Hello, once again. Welcome to my daily day. This is episode 3. Really don't actually have a topic for today. The last 2 days I've had a topic, but today it's just me spiffballing, just kind of contemplating what's going to happen in 2020 to yours truly. And I think big things are on the rise. I've been involved with a couple of horror street teams. If you're not familiar with a street team is, it's like almost like freelance promoting, but there are kind of perks involved. You get to work with people who are in the business. You get to actually some of the ones are offering like perks in the film, like your name mentioned, or then there's gonna have Indiegogo's stuff. Indiegogo, if you're not familiar with that, it's a promotional page where you basically you donate money towards the making of a movie, and there's a perk that's involved for each amount that you're donating. So in other words, if you donate $10, it's something like usually like a thank you from the filmmakers that's in the film. You ever watch a movie and they have the credits at the very end? Thanks to this one, thanks to that one. That's where you'll be. But then obviously the more you donate, the bigger the perks. So, I've been involved with a couple of my really good friends, Jimmy and Noelle. Hi. And, we kind of like the three amigos that we call ourselves, a little nickname, I'm name dropping right now, a little name that Bobby Heckman gave us. So, hi, Bobby, if you're watching this. Speaking of Bobby, one of his films is called Victim No More. It's going to be a spin-off of like the Friday the 13th series, and there's not much known yet on this one, but the closer we get to the promoting the Indiegogo stuff, we'll learn more about it. But the poster looks great. That's it. Kind of a little take on Friday 4. Then there's also, we just finished up the Indiegogo on Hearts of Darkness, the making of, oh my God, I'm having a brain. Jason Goes to Hell with Adam Marcus and great crew over there. We did some great work over there. I did a couple of my little videos I always do for that one. Then we got one called Red Summer Massacre. It's going to be directed by Mr. Josh Graves, and Josh is a super cool guy. And me and Jimmy are obviously on that one, the three amigos, with Noelle, who's an associate producer. So, and this one's going to have some really cool people. Heather and Samantha and Julia and I'll get Maya. Maya's going to be in it too. So, I mean, the premise of the movie looks great. Go over to Red Summer Massacre on the Facebook, and there's a page, and there's also a group. And also, if you are interested in being part of the street team, message me or Noelle or Jimmy, and we can see what we can do. But getting your help to promote these things. It's hard work. You think all it is sharing, but it's dedication of sharing. That's what it is. The dedication is what puts that film over. Like with Hearts of Darkness, in a way, Hearts of Darkness was rolling along, and but it was rolling along because of the dedication of not just Adam and Allie, who would do these outrageous live feeds. I mean, they were just over the top, and they would have guests every once in a while. Sometimes, like Peter Bracke would stop in, or Deborah Sullivan, and I think it's that kind of thing that pushed that over the limit, because people see, hey, they're taking their time out to talk to us, the fans, and you don't realize, but they're the fans too. All these guys, Adam Marcus, Ali Rivera, Josh Graves, Bobby Heckman. They're not just people who are making movies; they're fans too, and that's what separates them from the big Hollywood bigwigs. Adam, you're a bigwig, but but you know what I mean. Like Steven Spielberg type thing, and no diss to Spielberg. He does some great shit. But that's what and I can't let the cat out of the bag. But there's something else brewing for Mr. Rob Mahoney. Um, as soon as I get the confirmation, I can drop the information on that. But I think it's gonna be something that people will love, and yes, that's all I can really say. But I think 2020 is going to shape up. I mean, health wise, it's started off shit, but it's not how you start the year; it's how you end it. So I'm taking on a new attitude this year. I'm not gonna let anything hold me back. Um, as a lot of you know, that me and Crystal, we never really made an announcement about this. So actually, this is kind of like the first major announcement. Me and Crystal are no longer together. It's no fault on anyone's part. I'm not going to go too into it because this is supposed to be a positive thing, but Crystal just felt like she needed to be around her family, and she was missing Ohio, and I think she kind of felt like she was, bringing my health down wise. So, we're still friends, we still talk. Um, Everybody who ever prayed for Crystal, I'm sure I know she appreciated every single one of you. So, but this is the year for now, Rob, and 2020 is the year that I finally break out and make an impact on the horror community, because that's what I'm gonna do. There's other films out there I like to get involved with. I like to get involved with Voorhees if I could, with Cody Falk. I like to get involved with, his name is Jason. I heard there's a Friday the 13th Vengeance 2 coming out. I don't know if that's confirmed, but the way they ended it, you have to admit there's a 2 coming. And then there is confirmation on Never Hike Alone in the Snow. And I still think that's one of the greatest. I mean, for such a small crew, I think there was 4 people in that movie. 4 or 5. I think it was 5 because there was a girl who was a paramedic in the scene. That was a very short scene. But I believe there's 5 people in that whole movie, and they made it work like there was a ton of people. Of course, having Tom Matthews involved really helped too. And then Friday the 13th Vengeance, wow, talk about an add-in film, kind of like what Star Wars is doing. Star Wars with the Mandalorian and Solo and all those, the side movies. The Friday the 13th Vengeance is a great side movie for the part 6. So if you haven't seen Vengeance, check it out. But also getting back to the production of Red Summer Massacre, and I was honored to be one of the first 2 people to be added to the street team because of all the hard work I did on Hearts of Darkness, and I truly appreciate everything that Adam did for me. And Noelle, who is a great person, is running this street team, and of course, with all the hard work I did, she jumped on it and said, come on, I need you on my team. I need Jimmy on my team. And we're forming a great team around us, and including the actress, as I mentioned earlier, and of course, Josh Graves himself, who's actually in the chat with us. So if you want to be part of the street team, I will list a link below that you could, or maybe I'll just put my Facebook page down below. And if you know of me, or if you know of Noelle, you can always message her too, or Jimmy Presley. And I'm doing a lot of name dropping here, ain't I? Hope I don't become some people in the industry where they name drop and don't deliver, but that's another subject. And you're going to be seeing a lot more of me. So get ready, the horror community. Rob Mahoney has arrived. So with that said, this has been another Daily Day. Thank you for joining.